Rashid, thank you.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. What do we see over here is a glass of milk. But that is what you see from your side. What is it if you use a sense of vision? Can anyone guess? What is it?
glass.
That is what you can see from your eyes, right? What is behind it? The vision. A benefit? A big advantage? A blessing? What is a milk?
Yes.
A nutritious sort of thing, a food. Achha, what if I add a little drop of poison in it? Will you ever drink this glass of milk? Same is the case with the media. The same example, but the problem is you cannot see from your naked eye what the media, what the poison of the media is coming into your brains, into your heart, into your house, with your sisters, with your family, etc., with your brothers as well. The example is the same, but the media is worse. Here the glass is full with milk, but only a few drops of poison were added. Over there, that is a glass of poison in which you are told that a little milk is only shown. Achha, excuse me. When the glass, the illusion, they put the camera upside at the top. Okay, when the drops of milk are coming, they'll show it. But the whole glass is of poison, they won't show it, right? So we need to think. Are we not blindly following our evil desires, our desires, our love of watching movies and all that and looking at it as a sort of enjoyment, entertainment? It actually is not a sort of enjoyment for us. And I'm not just making it for this presentation. I am myself following these values, and we have a television set at our home, but we don't have the cable connection. Next. Another example. Advantages of the media. We can see. We will have an example. We can have an example of like the awareness programs, like the AIDS awareness, etc. What if one day I stab you at the back, and then I come to take care of you? I will take care of you, and I'll take you to the hospital. I love you so much. AIDS phalaaya kisne? You did it. What's the use of awareness for it? You inculcated these values. This illegal sort of relationships between men and women. You did all that. Now what's the use of social awareness, AIDS awareness? Useless. This is all double standards. Next. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, already we have urged to hell many of the jinn and humankind, having hearts wherewith they understand not, and having eyes wherewith they see not, and having ears wherewith they hear not. These are as the cattle, but they are worse. They are the neglectful. Next. Let's come to specifically to the advertisements. Changing your priorities. They tell you what to do with your money. Achha, they won't logically prove it to you. They'll appeal to your heart. You'll start loving things. You'll buy what they ask you to buy. You want a fashionable sort of pair of shoes. You won't give your extra amount of money to the poor. You'll spend it all over here. They're not appealing to your logic because when you think, you will know that this is false, this is falsehood. These are false priorities, false desires, but they won't let you think. They won't give you any time to think. They'll just preoccupy your mind, preoccupy your desires, and lead you wherever they want to lead you. Deception, misleading, objectification of women. Who knows the meaning of the word objectification, please? What is objectification? What is objectify? Objectify is like, yes,
emphasis or pressure, something like that. So using women as a tool to sell the.
Somewhat. Objectification is like you make something look like.
Use something as a prop.
Something like that. So objectify is like you make something look into the when the society looks at it, it looks like an object to them. You make it as an object, not a human being anymore. She's an object. I went to the barber shop a few days back, like 2 to 3 days back. There was a TV, the program running on that IPL cricket match or something. When there was, you know what happens? Chakka lag raha hai to matlab ye sab hoga. Come on, women are not for that. You're using them for entertainment. The type of dress, I cannot even look at the television. They're objectifying the women, and women don't even realize. Not all of them, just a few of them. They don't even realize what's happening. They think they are all eyes on me. I am beautiful, वगैरह वगैरह. I am doing this and that. Actually, they're being objectified. They become an object. Like you use paint, like you use your printer, your page to sell your object. Like you use a woman, a beautiful woman. She's an object, just like a paintbrush, just like a printer, just like a page. Next, movies, control over the mind. I don't think we need to discuss that. Loss of identity. ये बड़े मजे की बात. Loss of identity. What we see over here. Star Plus, Indian movies. Then we have English. We have a class of people who don't like watching Hindi movies. They think they are very childish and all that. They watch English movies. They are very classy and all that. Hindi movies are childish. We watch dance and all that. We see something else in the English movies. That
domestic politics such as
people watching that, people watching the Pakistani dramas, people watching the news, people watching. This is a mixed sort of culture we have. मतलब a child will come and say शादी में मतलब गाने नहीं बज रहे. Now आप कहाँ जली हुई है? He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know. मतलब मैं मुसलमान हूँ या मैं मतलब शादी वादी कोई. He doesn't have any concept. Loss of identity. You don't know where you're going, where you want to go, and where the media is taking you. We just cannot think. Loss of identity, loss of values. दोनों हो गए. Following the evil desires. हो गया. The world of fantasy. Nothing related to the reality. Superman. मैं Superman हूँ. I'll wear a cape. A small child, of course, he doesn't know how to think logically, what to do, what is fiction and what is non-fiction. He doesn't know. Superman saves the world. Spider-Man, wrong things are happening. Let's wear a cape and just jump. What if out of 1,000 children, one actually jumps? Who's responsible? Who will answer their parents? Their small kid. What is all this? Superman ka cartoon. But don't you have any better cartoon to show and not particularly actually talk? I just gave an example.
Cartoon of wrestlers.
Johnny Brown.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Cartoon? Give me a break. Matlab, you can show a cartoon which actually gives some value, some good values to the children who can actually teach something.
That is only Tom and Jerry.
The world of fantasy. Next. That's it.